What are the downsides to having a flame map or some type of flame tune?
Where's the flame come out of?
The exhaust?
Comes out of the exhaust. Where'd the flame start?
I guess in the cylinders, right?
Yeah, it did. It sure did. It bounced off your spark plug, went past your exhaust valve, bending it up, making it nice and hot, get past your turbine wheel, bang the... what about the concussional effect? Pretty loud, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what's going on when your piston is in... It's like that's what's going on between your piston relationship and your cylinder head relationship. Now, you're hearing that concussional effect 15 feet later at the back of the car. What do you think is happening inside that cylinder? Why do you think... if you watch the video, that almost got 1 million views. I mean, not as many as yours, of course. But, you know, you'll get a pretty good explanation of it, and it's incredibly bad for the car. Now, there are some softwares out there, you know, that can do it through cam phasing, which is a little gentler on the car. But ultimately, it's really bad for the car. And as I said in the video, it beats up your valve seats, it beats up your valves, it beats up your rings, it beats up the piston, beats up the head gasket, beats up the turbos and turbine wheels, cracks the cats in your car if you have any. And as I said in my video, I encourage you to keep doing it because it's really good for business.
Okay. How long? I'm sure you're going to see it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long you're doing this for. Like, is it like because people believe that if you're not doing it too much, that you won't hurt the engine.
Sure, but you're still doing it too often.
That's true.
It's like I'm only having sex with you for 1 second. Does that really count as sex?
You know, the analogies are crazy. So is this something that when people come here, you don't put this on their car? You don't offer this as a service at all?
I absolutely do.
Oh, okay.
So for about 5 years, I refused to do it. I lost a tremendous amount of business having morals and ethics. I sit here, I tell you that, I explain to you what it was going to do, why is it going to do it, how is it going to do it, what the ramifications are when you do it. And they still do it. Or they wouldn't tune the car with me because I didn't want to do it. And I didn't do it for like 5 years. And I said, you know what? I'm an idiot. So you know what? Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the burble tunes, whatever, flame tunes, whatever you want to call it. You're going to sign a release, and you're going to pay me an extra $150 for doing it. So again, you want it? I'll do it. You know? Do I think it's bad for your engine? I think it's really bad for your engine. And guess what happens when you buy a Vinny Ten Racing engine and I tune your car? You ain't getting no burble tune on my motor. You ain't going to beat up my motor. I worked too hard to put your motor together. You only pay me once, and then when it come back, oh, you know, my car's got like a little miss. Yeah, because the valves can't seal anymore because they're waffled from the heat. You know, that generates all of that heat.
Yeah.
You know, you wouldn't put your hand in the back of the tailpipe, right? So what do you think your valve is experiencing?
True. So how is that compared to like two-step or any lag?
So they're all the same.
So, but they're used differently in certain...
Correct.
Right.
So, you know, where it became popular, where burble tunes really became popular, a couple of places they became popular. Obviously, they became popular because people with turbo cars needed to do that when they launched the car.
Yeah.
Build the boost.
To build the boost, right.
Take off, right? Big flames, everybody loved that. It also came from rally racing, where they used to go around the turns, you know, as they come around the turns. Listen, it's exciting, it's fun. I don't disagree. I had loud cars in my past.
Yeah.
But again, because I never really had, financial support. If I blew something up, I couldn't put that on my mother's credit card. Not because my mother didn't love me, because she didn't have a credit card, because we weren't financially able to have a credit card. So that wasn't going to happen. She wasn't going to come here and throw down 3 cards and pay for my motor like I see a lot of these kids do.
Yeah.
Which I would never let my mother do that anyway, but, these kids do. Where they 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Okay, 15 grand. Get your motor. And we see it all the time. Don't we, Janine? Where is she? There she is. And she's the one that takes the money. So I don't have to feel bad that I warned you and told you. Well, you had a kid in here. He just constantly blew up his shit because he was just constantly on them. Because he was cool. It made him a superstar.